No issues, stop filming, hurry up and back it up, haha. Alright guys, this Streetfighter V4 from Tianjin has made it home. This is the S version with front and rear electronic lean suspension. Since this bike previously had its valve cover gasket replaced, the owner asked us to follow our own workmanship and our own process to do it again, replace the valve cover gasket, and while we're at it, check the intake valve clearance. Since this bike already has over 20,000 kilometers, wherever the paint has chipped off, we redid the paintwork. Next, follow along with our camera to see the teardown and maintenance/upgrade process for this Streetfighter V4. The wear on the shock linkage is already very severe. It has reached the point of damping failure. This has to be the most rusted up swing arm pivot we've ever filmed. Small hammer, rubber mallet, every method we tried. Still couldn't get it off. We've been working on this for another half hour, and it won't budge at all. This thing is honestly almost rusted through. Only by using extremely forceful methods were we able to get the rear axle off. So this rear axle can no longer be reused. We used a borescope to inspect the oil strainer. And we'll clean it in a moment. Since the previous severe oil leak had corroded the paint, we redid the paintwork. The owner said the oil had just been changed a few hundred kilometers ago. So we won't be changing the oil this time. Alright guys, this Ducati Streetfighter V4 S from Tianjin, our upgrade work, and overall service is now complete. Let me give you a bit of background first. Earlier, the owner reached out to me back in September, but felt it was a bit of a hassle, so he didn't come to our MTZ shop in Beijing, and instead had it serviced at a local shop. As it turned out, once he got the bike back, it wasn't in the condition he'd hoped for, and various issues showed up, so in the end he came back to us to have this Ducati go through a second round of servicing. He also specifically asked us to document the process and release a video to share it with everyone. As you can see from the footage, the bike's condition really wasn't ideal at all. The outer tubes of the shocks already had a lot of scratches, so while we were doing the service, we took the opportunity to anodize the shock outer tubes as well. The front and rear brake calipers also got serviced as part of the work, and we upgraded the whole bike to HEL braided brake lines, which also improved the overall look. The most serious issue was the rear swing arm pivot shaft, which was completely rusted solid. taking cost-effectiveness into account. This time, we gave the owner a used take-off swing arm pivot shaft, and also installed brand new bearings, basically all the side covers, on the whole bike. Went through a full service as well. There were also a lot of chipped paint spots, plus a number of routine maintenance items. Brake fluid was replaced. High-performance coolant was replaced. Servicing of the oil/water cooling system, and more. 27 maintenance items in total. I'll list them directly on screen for you. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Follow me to learn more about motorcycle know-how.